A very good day to you. I hope you had yourself an amazing day. It's the Black Hot Fire updates on a beautiful Friday. Yeah, it is a Friday. I have lost track of time because it's been a very busy week for me. So it is the 21st of June 2024 African time. And I'm here to give you the updates on each and everything that was happening throughout the whole of Africa over the week, yesterday and today. And especially our main focus will be Kenya because something beautiful is happening in Kenya if you've been observant enough. Something really beautiful has been happening in this country. Something that might be the beginning of something even more beautiful, might be the beginning of even better things. What has been happening in Kenya? I'm going to be telling you about that in a few. And of course, it has some sad bits to it with for the fact that we have had some people lose their lives over the same. So we've been having anti-finance bill protests in Kenya over the past couple of days. Since this week on Tuesday. This is after the president proposed a certain finance bill that was so punitive and had so many clauses punitive, and Kenyans decided that they were not going to take it this time. They've always taken it. The government has always had the capability to propose whatever they want, and the people have always been silent and they do not really question. But for the first time, we have actually seen people asking for accountability. Not just people, but especially the young people asking for accountability. Looks like we lost the first battle because the finance bill still went on and passed the second reading, but it still has a third reading. So we lost the first battle. We lost the first battle in the first reading where they passed it in the first reading. It was amended a little bit. Then yesterday was the second reading of the finance bill. It was passed still by 200 MPs to 100. So the third reading will be on Thursday. That is why we are having a whole week of demonstrations to just make sure the finance bill does not pass. Why are we so much against the finance bill? Because one, it's not our document, it's an IMF document. If you look at it, if you read it, if you analyze it, and the thing that is really scaring the government this time is the demographic of the people that are protesting. We've had protests in Kenya before, so many of them. It's not the first time that Kenya is protesting. We've always had protests. Last year we had protests. In 2022 we had protests. In 2021 we had protests. In 2018 we had protests. But the demographic that is protesting right now is very different from the demographics that have always protested. The demographics that we've seen protesting before are the illiterate demographic, the illiterate poor demographic of people who, for example, right now are not demonstrating because they cannot understand the finance bill. They have not gone through the finance bill. It has so many, they use a lot of big words, and the likes of our parents may not be able to
You,
understand what exactly is in the bill.
you
So that
safe?
demographic,
You safe, Demore? Ain't nobody
yes,
knock you in the Ain't nobody knock you in the head yesterday? you good? You
nah, it was,
good? You
I was just
good?
I was just tear gas thoroughly. Apart from the tear gas, I'm good.
Okay, you got tear gas. And once you get knocked in the head or nothing, you just got your, especially just got back from the dentist too. Shit.
Yep. I wasn't even feeling well, but I had to go.
You had to go and see it for yourself. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Hell, it's one of the greatest things in life. It's one of the, so shit. You got to be
And
part
I
of that,
was
Demore. You got to be
and
part
I
of
was so
that.
happy. I was so happy because I met so many of my friends there, and it was amazing seeing so many people I know there. We were about 200,000 or 100,000, and I'm not even exaggerating.
I
That was
know.
the number of people that we had out in the streets yesterday in Nairobi alone, and all over the country in
I know.
Eldoret,
All over the country.
Nairobi.
Mombasa, Kasimu. Man, shit. I've been seeing it all on TikTok. They
And
scared
the
to
problem
death.
with and the problem with Kenyan police is, as I was saying, the Kenyan police we have two enemies, three.
The corrupt. Yeah,
Kenyan police are one of our enemies because we are fighting for
of
them.
course.
Most of the people who were in the streets yesterday earn more than the Kenyan police. They make more money than the police. The police are going to get more affected by the finance bill than the people who are in. Actually, today the government has said that people who are on the streets yesterday are people who have iPhones. they use Uber and they eat KFC, so they do not understand the problems of common citizens. That's what the
Who
government
said
said.
who said that? Get
And
out of here. Who said that, Demore? These are
let,
kids, Demore. So you're not
let
crazy.
me share the
See,
video. It's a
yeah, please.
majority leader of
You
parliament who
lose.
said that.
That's how you lose. That's right. Their credibility is shot, Demore. Their credibility is shot. They know it is
To be
a
honest,
complete corrupt regime.
and to be honest, kid, he wasn't even lying when he said majority of the people there went there with Ubers. I went there with an Uber. That is what is scaring them because they are used to only the very low class people in the society protesting. You know, those ones they can give them a little
They
money and they'll
control.
go home.
Oh yeah,
So
they
now
control them.
because yeah, they're scared because the middle class is protesting. People would drive to the protest. We saw people there with they would park their cars and protest alongside us. So
Uh,
that is what is scaring them because these ones cannot be bought. They can't be given
yeah.
500 shillings, 1,000 bob, So that's why they are trying to bring that classism. So they are going to the villages and
Of
telling,
course.
and those, and those people in the villages are also part of the problem we have in Africa because when they
For
were being
the,
told that
the ignorant.
the people who are protesting yesterday, they use iPhones, they eat KFC, they do not understand your problem. They are fearing.
That's what they gonna do. That's the fight. It don't make a difference because the people in the village, like I said, not the majority. The youth are. I told you. I would
Mhm,
say 25% of them Kenya
mhm,
is Gen Z.
mhm,
The other like 22 or 24%. No,
mhm.
30% Gen Z, 25% millennial. So it don't make the youth are the majority. I don't give a fuck what somebody think in the village. You're not the majority, so you can't change that. You've already lost the numbers with your fake stuff. Oh, they eat KFC. How
Yes,
superficial is that? I'm
let me share a
crazy.
video. Let me share a video of him saying that
Yeah,
the
please,
majority leader said,
please. I want,
those people do
please.
not. It is in Swahili, but you're going to understand some parts
I
of it.
know, I know. We got you here to translate it, Demore. This is
Okay, I'll translate
crazy.
it for you.
35%. Wale wengi unaona wakiandamana Nairobi wameshika simu ya iPhone.
So he's saying
Wana
majority of the
iPhone.
people who saw in Nairobi have iPhones. It's true, we have iPhones.
Najiita Gen Z. Wanafika kwa maandamano na Uber.
We go there with Ubers.
Uber and
Wanatoka maandamano wanaingia KFC kukula kuku na minofu.
this.
After the strike, we went to KFC. He says after the strike, we all went to KFC.
So he's saying that it's okay for everybody in the village to be fucked up and poor. Then his argument doesn't even make any sense. This moron is saying,
Argument is,
you know,
his argument is this finance bill is good for you, poor people. Those ones protesting in Nairobi have money, they
how's it,
don't understand it.
how's it good for them if I'm already poor? Why are you taking more money out of my pocket? It don't benefit me. See, his whole argument is stupid as shit. I'm poor.
But I
So
understand why he took that line. Do you know why he took that line, Keith? It's because uh, in all the other times that we've had protests, they would use the tribal line. They would say those
of
people,
course,
the
the
Luo,
tribal shit,
using
exactly.
right now they can't use the tribal line anymore. So they have
I
gone to the
know.
class. They are now trying the class division. They are trying to
And that's not,
now
and
divide
that's
us
not gonna
into
work.
classes.
That's not gonna work no more. It's not gonna work. That's too little, too late. It's not gonna work.
Mhm,
And then shooting and shot. They're showing you this is called desperation. In politics, this is called desperation, Demore.
mhm,
They're scared. He throws anything at the kitchen wall to see what sticks. This is straight crazy talk. He gonna tell
mhm.
poor people it's better that they pay more taxes because the other people got iPhones. That doesn't make any sense. He's talking nigga babble because they're scared. So, hey, these people eat KFC, but taxing you more is better. What? What kind of
He
argument is
said
that?
he said we drink bottled water. We don't understand the problems in the villages. That is what he said. He said we drink bottled. It is true.
Where
We drink
you
bottled water. We
where
know
you
that we are not
taxing me?
supposed to be part of.
Where you taxing me? I'm getting more the
Mhm,
bottled water that you're talking about. They got. So you still don't make any sense. It's not gonna work. They control these morons are so fucking stupid. Your argument
mhm,
doesn't even work, and you can always counter oppose his argument. Easy. So I'm telling you, when you start your own political party, I'm gonna try to do in Kenya, this dumbass argument is toast. They'll take us off TV because y'all will roast the shit out. I'll get a candidate to roast the shit out this moron. This argument
Yeah, so
is retarded.
it is the last. I know even he himself know it's a stupid argument, but he doesn't have any other divisional line because yesterday
Yeah.
in the streets,
They,
nobody was asking what tribe you're from. I didn't even know what tribe whoever we were with was from. Nobody cared. So now the only line they can use is classism. Those ones are rich. Those ones have iPhones. You don't. Those ones eat KFC. And now the people in the village were clapping because they've never seen KFC for the whole of their lives. And now they think that we do not understand their you know, as I said, we have of one of the problems that we have in this country is our parents. Our parents are a big problem in Africa. They vote tribal, they think tribal, they act
of
tribal.
course.
Them and the police
But they're not
are
the
two.
but they're not the majority. So fuck them. Love your
And
parents.
also, I was
But they're not the majority.
I saw somebody with a very bright idea that I liked. Somebody that come 2027, we should hide our parents' ID so that they don't vote. And I support that. They should
I seen that.
balance because I know they vote.
I seen that on a Kenyan show too. Hide the IDs.
Hide your parents because they vote tribal. I'm sure they are gonna vote tribal. That is
Of
something
course,
very
but who
sure.
cares? You guys are the majority. Who gives a shit? They're gonna try to steal the election, of course, but you guys are the majority. Overwhelmingly the more.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. You guys are
So
the majority.
we had another MP on the Tuesday protest. So he said that the Tuesday protests were fake and the pictures of
Exactly. See the
so
fake. See that first of all, now the fake, but secondly, they can't understand your problems in the village, because they got nothing. This is I love
listen
this. Go ahead.
listen to him.
That the committee was already in the process of engaging Kenyans long before a fake demonstration was organized, Mr. Speaker. And the lie persists, Mr. Speaker, because even some of the photos that we were seeing out of the streets, I can tell you as a graphic editor that they do not belong to this country. Photos were being taken off the internet and being edited and posed as Generation Z. I am a photo expert, Mr. Speaker, and I can point out to you photos that were edited to look like they were in the streets of Nairobi, but they were not. But that was not the point, Mr. Speaker. My point, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, I would like to let this House know that every digital image...
Everybody tomorrow was filming live on TikTok. So what he said is a lie. They were filming live on TikTok and Instagram. So he's lying.
The funny part of all of these kiddos. So this same MP today went for a burial. His name is KJ. He went for a burial somewhere in his constituency, and they booed him. So I think the boos are also fake and Photoshop.
Yeah, the boos are fake. Good.
So here is him being booed by fake boos.
Yeah.
The same MP.
See, how much of this how duplicitous these bastards are. They'll just lie to your face, but moron, those kids are they're not their parents, they're not their grandparents. You telling crazy lies is not gonna work anymore. Go tomorrow.
But in his defense, he's gonna say the boos are also photoshopped and fake.
What?
I know they booed him off the podium. He was not even given a chance to speak.
Good.
And so now, and you know, it's been getting so, things have been going so fast that you can't even, for example, of the MPs that voted yes for the finance bill, 200 of them, they are enacting a billboard in Nairobi with their names and numbers.
That's what you do. That's right.
Yep. So today people are crowdfunding for the same, people are contributing for the same. And I love the fact that most of the people who have money, you know, there are people who have money but who did not want to be seen in the protest, maybe because they work with the government.
Yeah,
Those
so they
ones
just
were supported. They were supported
Yeah.
financially, and I loved that the fact that there were people who, for their personal reasons, they did not want to be seen in the streets, but they really supported the people. For example, there was I showed kids, there was so much water was being handed over
Water
all over the
bottles. Yeah.
water bottles being handed. So you get tear gas, somebody hands you a water bottle from nowhere. You don't even know who bought it.
But you
And then
don't
people being
know, you niggas with your water bottles, you don't know the villagers. You're not part of the problem. That's when you know you lost the moral high ground. That moral. These are fake pictures. I'm an editor. Well, you're a fucked up editor. Everybody knows those pictures came out of Kenya. I'm an editor. You're so duplicitous with your lies. It's crazy. It's like you guys remember. You guys remember when we were going to war with Iraq back in the day, and the guy called Baghdad Bob was making up all kind of crazy lies. I'm gonna have tomorrow go to YouTube and put up Baghdad Bob. Say we're winning. We're killing all the Americans as Iraq was falling and shit. He just saying crazy. Yes, we're blowing up all the Americans and we're gonna wipe America off the earth. The next you know, you see the Americans come in where the studio's at and arrest his ass. Look at put this up real quick, Demore. Say go to YouTube and say Baghdad Bob explains American invasion. Just say Baghdad Bob explains American invasion. This is how Kenya is. This is how bad the propaganda is. That's Baghdad Bob. You remember that? Yes, right, Jim. Remember Baghdad Bob? The propaganda was so over the top. You're like, this is crazy. That's Kenya. But the more it just show is Baghdad Bob level propaganda. It's crazy. It's called Baghdad Bob.
All right.
Yeah, that's the name they gave him because the propaganda they made a name up for him because he was in Baghdad and Bob was like a used car salesman trying to sell you a fucked up car, just lying. They nicknamed him Baghdad Bob. We're gonna kill him. There you go.
Slaughtered.
We slaughtered the Americans.
They said that they have entered Baghdad with 65 tanks into the center of the city. And I'm telling you, this is not true. The operations are still ongoing, and I can tell you, and you can record it on me that I've said that they are beginning to commit suicide at the walls of Baghdad.
He said Americans are committing. He said Americans are getting ready to are committing suicide because they're so scared of the Iraqis. They're committing suicide at the walls of Baghdad. He said, as they was invading and killing all the Iraqis and taking over the city, the more.
We have fed them a sour taste yesterday, poison, and by the brave forces of Saddam Hussein. They were surrounded. And
I think this is what happens when people lose and they don't have any answer, so they resort to propaganda as the last option.
Yeah, they make it. Yeah, it's outrageous. Yeah, that's what the Kenyans are doing. They're like Baghdad Bob. This shit is outrageous tomorrow. What they're saying is outrageously stupid.
Dealt with. There is no presence of the American columns in the city of Baghdad at all.
What do you have to say about that? Oh, he's just across the street from us. We'll go over and talk to him. Are you planning on paying him a visit? Yeah, sure.
Exactly. Exactly. They're right down the street, and they're about to go get his ass. The Americans said, "We're already in Baghdad. We're about to go get his ass." Yeah, the Americans are committing suicide. We're killing their ass. He said, "Yeah, we're right down the street. We're about to go get this motherfucker." That's That's good, Demar. That's the crazy shit that the Kenyans are. Hey, they got their iPhones. Hey, Mr. Speaker, let me tell you, these
they have
pictures are not even on. These pictures are not even in Kenya. They're not, Mr. Speaker. Like what? this is bad dad Bob shit. This is bad dad Bob shit. Talking about this is not even Kenya, Mr. Speaker. What?
I guess the booze that he received were also not from Kenya.
Uh,
You can argue that. I love how the nuance that is spreading all over. For example, I saw a billboard in Kiambu Road written, "We are not IMF's lab rats."
I
Let
love
me
it.
share that.
That's right. See, they waking up.
Yep,
They know about the IMF. They're waking up. You know too much now.
Not just know. Somebody paid for a whole billboard. A billboard cost about 150,000 in Kenya. That is about $1,500. Somebody paid that off their pockets to just have that billboard put up that we are not IMF's lab rats. Yep. Let me see if I can find a picture of the billboard so that you can see how. And my camera has disconnected. But yep. So the government is scared right now. That is why they have started arresting. And yesterday, it showed me something that is also a big problem in Africa. Our police are some of the most ridiculous you're ever going to see, because what danger does a 18-year-old girl carry flower post? The girls yesterday were carrying flowers and handing it over to the police just to show that it was a peaceful protest. But they would still get beaten. And that.
Wow.
I mean, how are you? What danger does an 18-year-old young lady carrying a flower?
They don't, but they are dangerous because they know too much. They're not afraid. So you talk about overtopping of a whole system, Demore.
It's too much credit. They don't know that they know. They don't even know what these ones know. So they are not beating them because they know.
No, I'm not saying the police. I'm not saying the police know. I'm saying the kids know. I'm not saying the police. No, the police are morons. That's why they're there. You always get the most stupid people.
The police don't even know there's something being known.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Demore, in every society, the police are the stupid. You want them to just follow orders. Because they always do. You always get the dumbest of society who need a job. You don't get. There's no intelligent police. They're always the dumbest of society. That's on purpose, because you need them to commit heinous crimes and follow orders.
If you want to understand what Keith is saying, if you look at the headline of the show, it is 2 killed. So 2 people were killed in yesterday's protest, and there is a video of them getting shot, only that YouTube cannot have that. And if you look at that video, they shot the man from behind. He was running. So the first young man was shot from all he had was a bottle of water and his ID, and he was already running. So they shot him from behind twice, and he died. The second one died today. So it's not even, I doubt it's even a matter of, because it wasn't even about them posing danger. What danger does a man?
No, they murdered them.
Pose?
No, those are murders, Demore. If the white man wasn't trying to take over Africa, those are hate. Right now, Rudolph would fix those. Huh?
I don't cowardice to shoot someone from behind, and
it is. It's a murder. Ruto right now is supposed to be the egg. That's a murder. You guys supposed to have live bullets on peaceful protesters. That's a murder, Demore. But the IMF is trying to take over Kenya. The white man trying to recolonize Africa. That's why they're not going to send Ruto to the Hague. If that happened, if he was against what they were doing, you have a warrant out for Ruto's arrest, because that's the crime against humanity. So that's a crime.
They did shoot a young man yesterday on the same. They shot 3 of them. 2 died. 1 is hospital, and all they had was a bottle of water, and that was all they had. And they were shot dead. And when they were shot, before he died, the one was shot yesterday in the evening, could have survived because he was shot in the thigh. The only available ambulance was the police ambulance, and the police refused to carry him. So he
Wow.
was
Right there, that's another crime. That's another
yep.
crime. The police went there. But since the white man's not trying to, that's another crime. The job is supposed to be to serve and protect. That's another crime. So the whole police precinct would be up on charges. All of them.
So the police refused to carry him, and that is why he
This is what
died on the.
and this is what you're fighting for. To have a real justice system in Africa. That's the benefit, because everybody who engaged in that is supposed to be locked the fuck up. They're supposed to be. They're all accessories to murder, all of them, and that's where the regular world will look at it. You're an accessory to murder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I lost it.
No. It's my camera that keeps disconnecting, but I'm there. Yep.
Okay.
And so another moment that caught my eyes yesterday was they were using even water canister. You know those water cannons.
Yeah. Water cannons on them. Yeah.
Yep,
I've seen it.
On peaceful.
I seen it, and I didn't know. I thought it was another country. I didn't know it was Kenya when I seen it. Because I'm a video editor. I'm a video editor, Demore.
I don't know if you saw this video of this young man who was. I want you to see the resilience that these people have. So this young man.
I picked them up.
Look at So let me give you a short backstory. So this young man, but let the video pass. Let's watch the video first.
Thank you.
They would get knocked out and they would wake up and go back to the fight. You know, and if you've ever had an experience of this water cannon, then you know that the water is chilly water. The water is irritating on your skin. You know, if it hits you, then I don't know what, it's either acid, it's either they put acid in the water or chili. It's not just water, it's some water that pains your skin.
It's mixed with some diabolical shit.
Yep, your skin hurts like.
Mm-hmm.
And at first, I did not know who this young man was until I remembered he has been to the studio severally. He was even a guest in HR's show once. This young man right here. Yeah.
Tell him to wash that shit off before he comes back in the studio again.
So they washed him to a point that he went to the water cannon and washed himself off the water now. Just to show them that they are not, he's not relenting. So they sprayed him with the water and he went to the water cannon and washed off the same water. Yep. So the Kenyan police is another big problem we have. Those people, I don't know what their problem is, because we were fighting for them, but they do not see that, because those people are paid 20,000 Kenya shillings. That is about $200 a month, less than $200 a month.
Wow.
And they're getting taxed the same way we're getting they get paid that amount. It's about $180 to $200 a month. That is less than, that is how many dollars a day?
I don't know. It's less than nothing, because they work every day. How many days they work? Like 5 days a week? Like 8 days, like 8 hours a day?
You work every day. What do you mean 5 days a week?
They work every day tomorrow? Get out of it. They work 7 days a week? Are you shitting me?
So they are paid $6 a day and they sleep in Mabati houses. Do you want me to show you the houses that Kenyan police sleep in?
Oh no, I've seen them. They fucked up.
It's Mabati houses and they are fighting us when we're fighting for them. Let me show you Kenyan police houses. They sleep in
taking $6 a goddamn day. God Damn. And they working every day, you said? How many hours?
Yep.
How many hours is a police shift? 8 to 10
I don't know
hours?
how many hours they work, but I know if you're not working
What?
during the day, you're working at night.
I know. I'm saying all you gotta do is just ask Google. See how long is a Kenyan police shift? You know the average shift at least 8 hours, so maybe 8 to 10. Yeah,
Let me
you
see.
ain't make.
We are fighting more for those brothers than we're fighting for ourselves.
They making less than you sitting up in that damn office working a half an hour a day. Kind of shit you doing.
And they were tear
Yeah,
gassing me.
I want to tell you. I want to tell you, you and your goddamn KFC and your iPhone.
So we're fighting more for those.
It's got to be like 8 to 10 hours.
They think we're fighting against them, but
Yeah,
they're not even the enemy at this point.
Yeah, because they're stupid. They're supposed to be stupid. Like 8 to 10 hours. I know it's at least 8 hours. It might be at least 8 to 10.
They're not giving me the specific
That's
information.
right. But we know, a normal working day is 8 hours. But police, so for them, it might be 8, since they're so cheap, so it's probably going to be 10 hours. Just if I got like 2 shifts, night, day, so it's about 10 hours a day. Hope it's not 12, that would be two shifts. 12 in the morning, 12 at night.
They work 12 hours a day.
Yeah, I said 12, so you're right. So there's 2 shifts. I said, hope it ain't 12. God, you making $6 for 12 hours. God damn. Shit, nigga. So, you're right. So it's 2 shifts, 12 of them, because that's 24 hours. God damn, Demore. God damn, no wonder why they want to bust you in your head. You walk on the street, making your money, your half an hour goddamn job a day, making what they make. What kind of stupid, no good bastard you? They're working 12 hours a day. God damn.
The day you have to go to a shared Mabati house, they share Mabati houses. So
when they get to go home.
Yep.
I'm saying, when do they get to go home? Since you share your fucked up house, when they get to go to their house? Where do they live at? They can't live in that house.
They live in the police station, of course. That's where they have those shanty houses.
I'm saying, no, but I'm saying, what when they get married? What if they don't ever want to live on their own and have what if they get married or some shit? Can't live in that shack with all them other dudes.
Let me show you their houses. I don't know why Google is.
And it's a god damn $200 damn, 12 hours a day. God damn. Don't tell me I need to start paying y'all like Kenyan pay the cop.
They even had to pay for their uniform, and we're fighting for those brothers, and they are not.
Wow.
They even had to pay for their own uniform when it was changed.
What?
Because initially, they paid for their own uniform, and they are not even.
Yeah.
Yep.
But everyone for corrupt, this shit is crazy. You understand? Police is not getting paid that much. They won't. Once you got complete control of the country, they won't fight you no more. They're not paid to fight. They're like, oh, fuck it. It is what it is. They're not. Shit.
So the one that I've seen is so poor. They don't always look like this, but this is just one example. So not all the police houses look like this. The video that I've seen is now bottom of the barrel type of housing. So
okay, this ain't that bad. Let's see this.
They don't always. This one is bad, but it's around the same way. So this is a police officer at Atina Police Station in Nyeri.
God damn. Look at that shit. That's a shack, Demore. That's some South African shit, Demore. That's some South African shit. That's a shack. God damn. See, why you want to bust a motherfucker up top of the head? You living in some shit like that? God damn. What about the women they got? So the women they got men and women there?
Didn't you see women police officer passing These are women passing in front of the camera.
Yeah.
You did not see that? These are
I know.
women.
I'm saying they live in separate houses, right? The women in one
Yes.
and the men in the other, right?
Yep. But now they live with their families there. So let me show you a better one. That one is bad, but the houses are like that, most of them. They are mabati huts that are round ones.
God
I'm just
dang.
let me show you an image of a typical police hut in Kenya. A typical one. That was bad. So I'm showing you a typical one.
Yeah, that's bad. So I'm saying, so I guess the typical one's better than that one, huh?
A typical one is not better. It's this one. I did not see a video. I just saw images. So
All
unless
right,
I don't know if you can
let's
see the
see.
image, it's too
Let me
small.
see.
Let me try to. Nah, this
Can
one
I
is also
enlarge it?
not good.
Can I enlarge it a little bit?
Not good.
I can't tell. Too small for me.
So they look like they are round mabati houses, round huts, but now made of mabati. I'm looking for one that is not from Facebook that I can click on. They look like this. Let it
All right.
open. They look like this. This is bigger, you can see. This is a typical Kenyan police station
How many
housing.
people? How many people live up in that shit?
You and your wife and kids.
Okay. Is it okay? So it's just one family in there.
Yep.
Okay, that's not too bad. One of your family, your wife and kids.
It's not
You know.
good. Why are you living in a round mabati house in a police station? It's not.
I'm saying,
It's bad.
I'm saying it's
Bad.
fucked up. It is fucked up, but hell, who am I to say shit?
Nah, this is not good, kid. Can you live in such a round mabati house?
Hell no, I'm not living in no shit like that. The more you got me fucked up, I'm part of the revolution. I'm not living in no shit like that. And and have to work 12 hours a day to
Yep.
go to
And
live
go
in
back.
that shit.
Imagine
And then
this.
you
Imagine
said,
this house.
and
Imagine
then
this
you said,
house.
I don't think they work no 7 days a week. The more, god damn, come on.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
I
I'm
work
gonna check.
5 days. They gotta have a day off.
So it's not good for them, and it's.
No, you think they be
By the
mad at the
way,
goddamn government? That's what I'm
by the
saying.
way, they look like corn beans, and Ansan Kenan is saying that's Photoshop. Like it's he's saying the images can't be real. Has to be
That,
Photoshop. No, that's typical.
that shit real. That's how despicable these goddamn African governments are. That's real. That despicable shit that Demore showing that raggedy ass shit. Why these goddamn politicians stole all the money, live in nice houses, stolen. They got people living in fucking shacks like that. That's some South Africa shit.
And it's
Um,
the same. Almost every police station has that. Anybody from Kenya will tell you that they have this. Apart from a few police stations
See,
that are bit
no
like
one's gonna see once you get a real revolution, no cop is gonna fight to live in that shit there. See, understand the psychology of people. See, they're trying to hold the society together right now because it's not been fractured. The youth are fracturing that society, so it's gonna be no benefit for me to fight for the regime, and that's where I'm living at. What benefit is it me to keep fighting for the regime, and I'm living fucked up like that? There's no benefit for me to fight your fight. To live in that shack. Shit. There's no benefit for me to live in your fucking shack.
So I wish those brothers could understand that kid, that it's not them that people are fighting. So these are the same people
I don't need them to understand it more. Once the ball
shooting and
gets rolling, they don't have no choice. Nobody wants to live. They say, hey brother, you're living in the shack, nigga. You and your wife living in the shack and shit, you barely can wash your ass. This is the regime you wanna die on this hill? Because we're gonna get power, regardless you're not. You wanna die on this hill? Nah, I don't want to die on this hill. I don't got nothing to die. Oh, this is stupid. That's right. That's what always happens. Every revolution, Demore, the police are always treated bad, and they always turn on the regime. That's what you see right there in Kenya. So whatever revolution, the police are not going to hold because they live fucked up. That's why they make sure in America that they pay the police well over here. They make sure they pay the police well over this motherfucker because it's wicked. They need these motherfuckers to defend them. And why they pay the police here $100,000 a year, all kind of crazy shit? Because they know you study every revolution, Demore. The police turn on the regime because there's no benefit for them protecting the regime. Look at how the Kenyans are living. There's no benefit for them to protect them, so eventually the police are going to turn on them. That's the nature of the beast, but these puppet niggas are too stupid. I'm sure the goddamn white masses are telling them, hey, you were supposed to fund the police, you dumb nigga. That's your protection, you stupid. What are you doing? Well, we stole all the money. The police, fuck them. Okay. It means you're gonna collapse. You're gonna collapse. You can't, because no one's gonna fight for that, Demore. Oh, no one's gonna lose their life to live in that shack. Sorry, it's just not. They're not gonna do it.
But they are the most unreasonable bunch of. They were throwing tear gas at us as we were singing the
national anthem. Because they're protecting the regime. They're stupid. That always happens, Demore. Demore, go back to not today, but you can go back and study revolution. Go study it. Understand? They always do this until they can't. They always back the regime until they can't. They always will back them. They're gonna back them in the beginning right now because they think they're gonna stand for. When they see that it's gonna topple, they're going to turn on a dime because there's no interest to keep it going because they get nothing from it. That's human nature, Demore. Human nature is like, what's in this shit for me? What am I getting out of this shit? At this fucking shack? I'm going to go fight the youth to live in this fucking shack? Nah. This is going to be a no-go. Hell no. So I'm going to go fight the students in this. So the politicians can live in their big houses and me live in a fucking shack working 12 hours a day getting no pay. No, Demore, that never holds up. Go study revolution. That never holds up. The police always collapse when they treated that badly. Always. 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 That's why you always pay the police well. If you're a despotic regime, Demore, first thing you do is make sure the police are paid well, because they the ones going to eventually overturn your ass. They're eventually going to turn on you and have the people overthrow your stupid ass. But if you're paid well, they say, "Oh no, I got a benefit with this damn regime staying in power. It benefits me to fight for them." Go ahead.
I was just looking at this video, and this poster right here is written, "Mimi sio mhalifu, usiniue nikikutetea." So that translated in English means, I'm not a criminal. Don't kill me. I'm fighting for you. So that is what this young man is to the police. He's saying, I'm not a criminal. Don't kill me. I'm fighting for you.
Yeah.
Did they hear it? They didn't, and they ended up killing someone yesterday. 2 people, and one is still in ICU.
That's still pretty good. No, just one. It's still pretty good, Demore. I have 2 casualties out of all those people. So,
But there's a difference between, the other protests that we see 16, 17, 18 people getting killed. For those ones,
exactly.
The people are
violent.
That's what I said. To be honest,
that's it, because that's not a real revolution.
For this
that's
one,
a fake ass opposition party asking people to come in and do it. Damn, it's like cold. I gotta go out.
Yeah, for this one, even one person getting murdered was sad because all we had was water bottles and flowers. The women had, the girls had roses that they would give to the police and just water bottles. So it did not make sense at all to shoot at somebody who's just armed with a bottle of water. Himself from the tear gas. And let me look at the comment. The Ansan Kenyan is asking, is that Nairobi? Yes, that was Nairobi yesterday. And I think my best moment yesterday was when we were marching towards.
That was Nairobi. That wasn't. I'm telling you, Mr. Speaker, unsung one. That was other African countries. I am a video photographer, editor. That wasn't Nairobi. That motherfucker's bad dag Bob. She's crazy.
I think one of my proudest moments yesterday as a Kenyan was when we were marching to State House. And so when we reached a certain junction, the police commander there, I had the police commander asking one of the other police, where is the leader of these people so that we can talk to them? Marching to State House is very, very dangerous because those police that guard State House do not even have rubber bullets or tear gas. They just have real live bullets. So they would have shot people. Yeah, so the police commander was asked, who is the leader so that I can talk to them? And there was no leader. That moment.
There's no leader.
Proud, the fact
That's right.
Yeah, and they told him, these ones have no leader. It occurred to me that in reality, there was no leader there. Everybody was there because they were angry.
Exactly.
Nobody brought there. And now the government spokesperson, so one of the government officials said that we had iPhones, the other one said it was fake. The government spokesperson said we were paid.
And now you're paid. See, this is this is Baghdad Bob. This is a corrupt regime. It's a corrupt regime, Demore. This is Baghdad Bob shit. It's Baghdad Bob. It's nonsensical. It means the Baghdad Bob shit. Just do any kind of nonsense.
That the demonstrators were paid to go demonstrate. Maybe, I don't know. He's 100%. Nobody was paid anything.
Nobody was paid.
The people there yesterday.
They're trying to discredit them, Demore. This is Baghdad Bob propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
It's nonsensical.
And it has never ever been seen in Kenya. People could march, people could see without caring what tribe this one is.
Yeah, because now the genie's at the bottom, Demore. Now the youth see that they are the real power of the country. See, once you do this, you can't put the genie back in the bottle, Demore. It's out the bottle. Kids now know they are the real power of the country. So no matter how much Baghdad Bob said he would pay, it wasn't Kenya. All this is Baghdad Bob talk. It's just ridiculous.
Somebody was asking me, how come there are only young people, no old people? There are no any other person of that other demographic age group on the street.
Because old people are fucked up and stupid, and that's why they're scared. Old people are fucked up, stupid, and scared. That's why. Go ahead.
It's because there was no tribal.
That's right. But nobody.
For example, had said that if the Luos come out and protest, the demographic would have been different. It would have been 40, 50, it would have been 50, 60, 40-year-olds out in the streets because it's Luos now. But now because there is no tribe mentioned, no political party, that is why they never came out. And that group of people, that age group is the one that we are going to hide their IDs in 2027. They can't keep taking us back to... We're fighting the MPs in Nairobi, they are cheering them in the villages.
Yeah, so... Understand, family.
It doesn't add up.
It don't make a difference they came out or not. You guys are now to see that you have the power, you have the numbers. That make a difference. Fuck the people in the village. I say, fuck your parents and grandparents. It's not enough for them to stop the youth's power. See, when the youth see they have power, they see it, you're not fearful. This is the scary. That's why you get on the Baghdad Bob talk, Demore. The crazy gaslighting. Hey, this wasn't even in Kenya. Hey, these people got paid. Hey, who the fuck got that much money to pay them many people? You had hundreds of thousands all over the country. You don't get out with that crazy. This is Baghdad Bob talk.
Imagine throwing a tear gas at someone who's already on their knees and waving white handkerchiefs at you, telling you we're not here to look at that image.
No, they're respectful.
Yep, they are even on their knees telling them we're not fighting you. Yeah. You have nothing, but they're still look at them.
Because you're dealing with a corrupt regime, Demore. Kenya's corrupt like all African countries. They're not real countries. That's why you're out there protesting to bring it back to control.
A tear gas has been thrown at the back, even though they are on their knees. That at the back There is another one. You are on your knees, but a tear gas is still coming at you. Look at that.
Yeah, because you're corrupt. It's a corrupt regime. The youth just know it. It's always been corrupt. The Africans, like you said, you just been too scared to do anything about it. Or it's been some kind of tribal nonsense. This is real. That's why this is scary. That's why the news even said, "Oh, see, this has been there's been a violent protest." No, well, this is peaceful because the powers that be are scared as shit of this. If this goes throughout Africa, there's a problem. This is the overturning of crackers running Africa. This is scary. You think they're not? You better believe in Europe and America, they're looking at this shit. In the halls of power, they're looking at this shit and say, "Hey, you better put an end to this shit now."
I don't know
But they
about
can't.
I don't know about this because I've never really seen peaceful protests in the country. But in the US, isn't this something that somebody should be going into jail for? I mean, aiming water cannons at peaceful. Isn't that a crime that somebody should be getting prosecuted?
It's a crime, but America's gone into corrupt now too. People see there's not a democracy in America. It's the same thing. Same people that run Kenya run America, Demore. A scam. So if you're in a democracy, yeah, what you do about this is illegal because it's a peaceful protest, and in the constitutional government which you have, that's illegal to do what you did. Those are arrestable and punishable offenses. Killing that kid, the whole people in that community that didn't give him life-saving services, all of them are accountable to Moray in a real democracy. All those people are guilty. That is the one that shot him. The people that denied him medical services are also guilty. That's called excuse me. You know, that is murder.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's what so everybody that was involved in not getting him medical treatment or an accessory to murder. That's the crime. The accessory is the murder. So that murder will be on them too. Because it is illegal to deny someone medical services. That's illegal. Every police knows that, but they did it. Because the regime is crooked. So all those people will be prosecuted. If you lived in a real democracy, but you don't.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what you're trying to get, a real democracy. That's why they shooting you, stabbing you, and shooting you, and tear gassing you. Because it's going to happen. This is revolution, baby. This is not going to be stopped. This is the beginning. Understand, revolution takes time. This is the beginning of the end of Kenya being corrupt. This is the beginning of the end. Why you got bad dag bombs out there in Kenya? Hey, Mr. Speaker, this is not even in Kenya. I'm a photo photographer. They're all corrupt, Demore. They all fucked up. All these parliaments, they're all corrupt. All of them. Just tell crazy lies. This is not even in Kenya. It didn't pay. Say this crazy shit. Because the wheels are coming off the bus.
And the cabinet secretary, the prime. I saw that last poster was funny. This one, that the Satanic Society of Nairobi supports the finance bill. So
he said the who? The who?
He's saying the Satanism Society of Nairobi is supporting the finance bill.
He said the Satanism? The Satanism? He said.
Yep.
Yeah, because they know it's wicked. Exactly. They know it's evil. Right. Go ahead.
I saw the what is he called? The prime CS, that is like the prime minister of the country talking today. And he said something that I agree on. He said that the reason, let me share a video. He said that the reason the government is not joking with this protest is because if the G wins, then the government may have to. He said that if the Gen Z wins, then it might mean that the president will lose his seat.
He's gonna lose his seat. He's done. He's not gonna. They're going to steal the next election. He's done, Demore. This is real. You passed the Rubicon.
say that if Gen Z wins, if they let the Gen Z win these protests, if they let them win, then it might be very risky for the president because he might lose his seat. He said that that will be a vote of no confidence. It will be a show of no confidence.
Yeah, that's real. They gonna get rid of him.
Mnakumbuka mimi pia nilikuwa waziri wa fedha. Kwa waziri wa fedha, mimi ndio nilikuwa nikimuda wote hitaji kwamba, kwa hivyo finance bill ambayo iko hapo sasa.
I thought he was gonna speak in English, but he's saying that he says that if we let them win, then we will be putting the president's seat at risk.
Yeah, and why do you got a prime minister too? Shit, that's the only speaker. Why you got a prime minister and a president? What kind of crazy shit is this?
What do you mean? His wife has an office. It's called the Office of the Spouse of the Prime CS.
My God, this is great. All these useful ass titles. All these useless ass titles. All these that's why you got to bosh all this shit. This doesn't make any sense to happen.
We have an Office of the Spouse of the Prime CS that is allocated millions of money. I don't know to run what.
Wow. To run nothing. His office, you don't need his office, and you don't need the other lady's office.
Why would we have our?
That's why you have a president. You don't need a prime minister. Why do you have a prime minister when you have a president?
So
it's grabbed, it's fake, it's like all this shit's gotta be trimmed down. It's crazy.
The video I'm sharing is of when they were launching the office of his wife on government money. The wife has an office that is constitutional. That is, man, I don't even want to. And they talk about cutting budgets and saying that the only way they are going to cut budget is by cutting down on. They are not hiring anymore. Government not hiring civil servants. How about you do away with offices like this?
You do these officers that don't need exactly. They don't officers to know where he's not supposed to have a job. Imagine you got the President Biden and we got also a damn prime minister. Well, what? It doesn't make any sense. This is called graft. They done it. This is fake. He's not. What does he do? Nothing. You gotta go. This office is not supposed to exist in Kenya. You got a president. You don't need a prime. Whatever the fuck you call his ass. Shit.
I mean, they even took it further and opened an office for his wife. This was when they were launching his wife's office. Government money. It's a government office. Look at that.
It's called corruption, Demore. It's called it's thievery. Motherfuckers.
The office is spouse to the
they want to pay.
Yes.
They want everybody to pay these taxes. They keep making these fraudulent ass offices and shit. The people that do nothing. Office of the spouse. No, take that money you paying this goofy bitch with and pay the taxes. And give it his ass and pay the goddamn taxes. What are you talking about? Shit's crazy. And that's why these motherfuckers have got to be overthrown. They got to go. This is corruption on a level that's absolutely like retarded crazy. Motherfucker got a president and a prime minister. It ain't making any sense.
The wife of the prime minister. That is the one that pains me.
What do the prime minister's duties in Kenya? Let me know. What the fuck does the prime minister even do?
It was a political appointment. It was because I told you the politics.
I know. I know. What does he do?
It does. So I'm telling you why he was appointed. It's because as they were handing over, so when you're giving out seats in the top, you have to consider every tribe, every big tribe, so that they can say we have our person in government.
I know. It's a fake up title. It's a fake made up ass position. Right. It's a fake made up position to goddamn to help some goofy tribe feel better that they got some man in a position. You see how backward this crazy shit is? I gotta make up some fake ass goddamn.
It's not even in the Constitution. The position of the prime CS is not in the Constitution.
I know, because you got to patronize. You got to placate some goofy tribe. That's why they did it. You just explained to me. Because you got to placate some dumbass tribal shit.
It's so that when it comes to 2027, and now Ruto, he goes, he's going to tell them, I even gave your man a seat in the top position. So and they are gonna vote for him. Apparently, their man is in the.
It don't make a difference because that's good. That's why they're scared of you. So what? The youth are there. They're the majority. Get rid of that office and fuck your mama and daddy. They're morons. So shout out to the youth. You got now the majority because this is stupid shit. Some of the bankruptcy of a country. That's why you're getting taxed. Dumbass offices that don't mean shit. I gotta do it because I gotta placate this dumb tribal shit. So the youth are gonna say no because that's
You asking today whether the tribalism in Kenya is so bad. It's so bad that they have to create a position for every tribe to have a representative so that I can go back.
That's right. That's right. Shout out to the youth. Don't get rid of that shit. That fucking nonsense. Wonder why taxes are high.
End of the day. I'm already on Joby's time and she is coming up in a bit. This has been the updates. I'll be here tomorrow at 12:30. And by the way,
in the back room somewhere?
Yeah, she's coming up in a bit. No, she's almost coming. So we are still going to have protests for the next 1 week. Let me read for you how they have scheduled the protest as they come to the end. So let me just read for you how we have a whole week of protest tomorrow now, including protesting on the church. The church never supported us in any way. They chased us away. At least the mosque took us in. The mosques would give us water, and they even had a medical camp inside the mosque. But the church locked the gates.
Of course,
the church is in the city.
Sorry, you know, because your church is a phony family. They represent the government. They were created for the government power. See, your fake Jesus, your fake allies, and all that dumb shit. They represent
people are getting
the legal
in
power.
the streets, and they tried entering the church, and the pastor locked the gates. Go get beaten out there.
There you go.
For you.
There you go. All you think. Why wouldn't Jesus help you and be on the fight of justice? You know why? Because he never existed. And all that shit's for the dumb and stupid. Okay?
So this is how the 7 days of rage are going to look like. Tomorrow, we are going to have bars and clubs where Gen Z frequent. We'll stop the music and listen to a nationwide crescendo of Ruto must go. So they know that the people who were in the protest yesterday will be in the clubs tomorrow. It's the Gen Z, of course. So tomorrow at the clubs, we will be chanting Ruto must go. On Sunday, we are going to deplatform politicians in church. Don't allow any politician who voted yes to speak in your church. On Monday, we are going to make a courtesy call on MPs who voted yes at the constituency offices. Tell them endelea hivyo hivyo. Endelea hivyo hivyo means continue in the same spirit. And so that is on Monday. On Tuesday, we are going to have another strike. Another Occupy Parliament and a total shutdown, Kenya's national strike, where we are going to go back to the streets on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we are going to visit IPOA and the IG of Police Office. The IPOA is the Independent Police Oversight Authority. It's the one that investigates policemen who... Yep, so, yeah. And on Thursday, there is going to be another nationwide strike in Nairobi and an Occupy State House to witness Ruto signing our lives into slavery. He's going to sign the bill on Thursday, so we are going to accompany him to State House as he signs that bill. So that was all. Joby is coming up in a bit, and General Ostra is telling me Joby is giving that wind-up look. Tell her to chill. She definitely is. So as we come to the end, catch me tomorrow at 12:30, as we are going to be talking about revolutions and much, much more. So enjoy the rest of your day. It's always a pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. Much love.